and we're here today with another great rising student, MAD, making a difference in the community. And we have with us Mr. Christopher Wilson, who is 13 years old, grade, and he has definitely made a huge difference. Now, the reason why we do Rising Student MAD, which is making a difference, is because we want to be able to show the community what our teens are actually doing that are positive. So often we hear things so wrong with teens, what they're doing, negativity, and we want to showcase that there are teens out there who are doing something positive, whether you believe it or not. But today, we will definitely show you the positive things that Mr. Christopher Wilson has been doing in the community. So, welcome, Mr. Christopher Wilson, to Rising Student MAD. Mr. Wilson, hi there.
Hello.
I'm so glad you got the opportunity to come out, and congratulations on being nominated and winning the Rising Student MAD. How does it feel?
It feels wonderful.
Great. Now, you know what Rising Student MAD, what we did, this is our first year actually implementing this program. And again, why we did it was because so often teens are left out of the positive realm of what they do. So we want to showcase the community what our positive teens are doing. And you, from the nomination form that I received, has been doing some major things in the community. So I must applaud you on that. I'm going to start off by just, get a little background about you. Now, you are in the 7th grade currently, or you're going to the 7th grade?
I'm currently in the 7th grade going today.
All right. You still going to be at Colonial Middle School?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. And there are some very different things that you like as a teenager. And I was amazed to see that you're not the normal teenager that's out there riding a bike and playing. You have an agenda going on, and I admire that in you. So what have you done lately that has made a difference?
Well, during the summer, you know how my friends and we all try to get together. And like today, we're getting together at a skating rink. And, we text each other through social media. And lately, I have been helping them on their problems. So they kind of call me like the problem solver, because I am a Christian and I try to see the better of things. So, say for instance, if someone goes off on them or says some mean things to them, I try to help them not go back off on them, but try to resolve the problem for them and tell them how to approach that person in a better way.
Sounds like a plan. I mean, you don't see too often there are teens that are really trying to help each other in a positive way and be that motivator for them. And it sounds like that's what you're doing for your friends. Now, how do they actually receive it?
Well, I guess I can either show them how, or I'll give my experience of how I have dealt with those occasions.
But you're only 13 years old.
well, elementary, you kind of go through some of those.
That is true, because elementary has definitely changed, where you guys are faced with more problems than usual. It's probably one of the reasons why we're also having teen talk too, because we want them to be able to let us know what's going on. That they may not be able to feel comfortable telling other people about it, but they'll feel comfortable telling their peers about it. And that's why we created that. So I'm excited. I'm glad for you that you're being a motivator for these young peers of yourself, and you're helping them solve the problems that even you may even go through. Cool. Now, you have read the 39 Clue series. What is the 39 series? 39 Clue series. What is that?
The 39 Clue series, it's like this big series of books. I'm not completely done with it, but I am continuing to read it. And it's about this boy and girl. I think they are twins. And they have this grandmother who they love. And it's a big family. And it's called, I think they have different branches. Mm-hmm. So once she died, they burnt up the house, and the twins' parents are left in. So on the book that I am reading, they either are still living or they are dead. But, you know, in the first it said they were dead. But in the book, The Black Circle that I'm reading, it's saying that, you know, they may still be alive. It may have been just, you know, cover-up story or something.
Oh, so what made you get into that type of book?
Well, you know, I was just going around the library looking for something to read, and I had stumbled over that book, and I looked at it, and I started reading it, and, you know, it had clues and, you know, mysteries and all that, and that's why I liked it.
Okay, so you like mystery books? This is like the second person I ran into that likes mystery books. So you're a peer reader for SSM Single Successful Mom Literacy Program and inspiring to write a book. When did you notice that you had a love for reading?
I noticed that I had a love for reading ever since, like, my favorite authors, Andrew Clements, Rick Riordan, and the multiple artists of 39 Clues. And, you know, they just inspired me because they are so explicit on their details and they have a plethora of vocabulary. And, you know, and I want to become a teacher and even a principal of a school one day. And I want to get my doctoral degree in education and still continue to go to college to get other degrees.
You already have your plan set and you're just 13. That's amazing. So the love from reading came from?
I guess from my mom, because, you know, when she told me her background, it's like she did a lot. I kept asking her, how did she do it? Because, like, she would be in so many clubs and stuff after school, and it's not many hours in the day that you can study and at the same time do band and all this other stuff she did.
So you said if she can do it, then I can do it too. But it seems like you're definitely doing it because you're at the church, you want to write a book, you're reading stories to others, and then just from your hobbies itself, you like swimming, riding, bike riding, bowling, being a tourist of your own city. So let me ask you, when do you have time for yourself?
Well, I try to have my work and school life. I kind of balance it out. So, you know, because if I'm learning something and I don't quite grasp, you know, what it's trying to send to me, I would take a break, either 1 to 2 hours, and I would just kind of relax, you know, clean myself up, eat, do whatever I have to do. Then probably in those hours, I probably would have learned something that, you know, probably I could apply to that. And, you know, I have a better understanding. I also go to tutoring.
You go to tutoring or you do tutoring?
I go to tutoring.
Oh, okay. And what are you tutoring in?
Well, I sometimes go, like 7th grade year, I had a pre-algebra tutor who was my teacher. I had to ask her because I had a little trouble in pre-algebra. But now I am really getting it. You know, it was like at the beginning of the year.
You want to send a shout out to your teacher?
Yes, ma'am.
Send a shout out to your teacher.
Hey, Miss Crawford, thank you for all you did for me.
I love it. So, what do you think other teens need to do to help improve the community?
I think that they can help their grandparents and their friends and, you know, just ask if people need help. Because you never know if someone's going through something or struggling through something. So I think it's just always good to help.
That's what I tell even teens as well as adults. It's always good to volunteer because you never know when someone may need your help, or you never know when you may be in a situation like that and you're asking for their help too. So helping grandparents and asking people if they need help is really good choices because we forget about the other people. Yeah, and you actually read to your grandmother? Yeah. And it says that, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, like, you know, my grandma, she's, I think, almost 90, I think, because her birthday is coming up on June 24th. So, you know, I try to help her out with stuff, you know, since my granddaddy, he has passed, I think, either 3 years ago. It was Christmas, I think. It was a while before Christmas. I can't remember when he passed, but, you know, I try to help her because, you know, she's still kind of sad about that, but, you know, we just try to comfort her.
I understand. Losing a parent, losing a grandparent, or losing a loved one, period, you know, can definitely be detrimental to you, and it takes you to another level. So Looks like you've been really busy trying to get all that done and helping your grandma, who's almost 90. That's a blessing to see, and you're just being there for her. So I commend you. You are really making a difference in the community.
Thank you.
And you have more teens like yourself. Now, what makes you different?
Well, physically, I have 2 different ears.
2 different ears? I've never noticed that.
So, you know, I tend to hear farther. That's what I got out of it, I guess. And I think I got these from my father.
Uh-huh.
And mentally, I'm very quiet, peaceful, calm. So sometimes if it's just me and my mother at the house, she'll sometimes have to make sure I'm at the house because she'll forget me.
So when you're being quiet, are you thinking? Are you reading? What are you doing during that time?
I could just be watching TV, or I could be reading a book, or you know, just doing something, you know, and I could just be quiet doing it. I mean, it's just my state of nature, I guess.
So you don't get the opportunity, or you don't like going outside a whole lot?
No, I do go outside. You know, I love to go cycling or walking and jogging because I love to exercise.
Okay.
So, you know, I try to do that with my sisters as much as I can.
Okay, and how many sisters do you have?
I have 2.
Oh, that you're doing. How did you manage to uphold, get this, a 4.5 GPA?
Well, you know, always the first semester is going to be the easiest. So, you know, I saw that, you know, they don't really have your GPA up there yet. So then the second semester came. It was kind of challenging, but, you know, it's just the beginning. So it was still kind of easy. And I saw that it was 4.5, and, you know, I was, me and one other boy, we were the only 2 that had, you know, the highest one. But I think I had the highest of the class. So, you know, I tried, you know, I studied because I was like, I don't think I could made, you know, GPA higher, you know, something like this. Because 6th grade, I made between the 3.5 to 3.9.
Okay.
To 4.4. So, you know, I just, you know, I want to keep it high so that when I reach college, I can graduate with high GPA.
Exactly. So with the 4.5, I mean, that's like really off of the radar, and you don't have a lot of teams that are actually going to that level of 4.5, but you have maintained it. Now, with all the activities that you do, how do you keep it up, though?
I mean, I just try to study as much as I can, get help from my friends, my teachers, as much as I can from my mom. And I just put some effort into it.
So it sounds like you have a good support group.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's very important to have a support group, especially with the activities that you have, and you know, with the reading that you're doing, and then maintaining that high grade level. So what is your expectation for the 8th grade?
Well, I want to graduate, and you know, I want to graduate valedictorian. You know, I want to be the top of my class. No offense, you guys. And you know, I just want to make this my last year. I want to have, you know, a great last year of middle school before I go into high school. So, because, you know, this is probably the last time I'm going to see my friends, teachers, and everything. So I'm just going to try my best.
And is there a particular subject that you like and one that you don't like?
I do like language arts, or science, English, I guess you could say. And I also love science, social studies, international social studies, U.S. history, because I love, you know, maps and traveling. So, you know, I'm good with that.
So U.S. history, science, and English. This is like going into the STEMS program right there. Well, it has been a pleasure speaking with you today as a rising student med, and you have definitely made a difference in the community. I just ask that you continue it, make sure that you stay strong, and always make a difference with your friends.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.